All right, to the extent that anyone thinks that Bill O'Brien was fired because he traded DeAndre Hopkins, Cal McNair, the owner of the team, made it clear yesterday that Hopkins didn't fit the overall financial structure. They have a franchise left tackle that they had to pay, and he's performing at a high level. They have a franchise quarterback they had to pay, and at some point you just can't pay everybody,
right,
or you don't have any money left. And that's what McNair said. He easily could have said, I had misgivings about trading DeAndre Hopkins, but I gave Bill O'Brien the benefit of the doubt. Now I realize, given that Hopkins has 100 catches in 4 games, that maybe I shouldn't have done it. Could have said that. Didn't.
No.
He made it clear.
Right.
He was on board with it.
Yeah.
He was on board with the move to trade DeAndre Hopkins. So whatever the reason that Bill O'Brien was fired, it wasn't because he traded DeAndre Hopkins.
No, I would hope not. I mean, that's something we tried to talk sense into people, right, back in the spring. It wasn't about like, oh, I'm trading this guy because I think he's falling off or falling down a cliff as a player or anything like that. It was strictly a money situation. They knew he wanted more money. They knew they were gonna pay Deshaun Watson soon. And at that time, too, I think they were still figuring out the Laramie Tunsil deal where he became the highest paid left tackle in the sport. There's only so many people you can pay top dollar to. When you start to do that, you'll start to dance into Atlanta Falcons area where it's like, hey, we paid 5 guys like 50% of the salary cap. And now, when we get 2 injured, like our team falls apart. So you can't do that. It's just very hard to balance that to go, oh, receiver, top 2 or 3 highest in the football. Left tackle, highest in football. Quarterback, he is the highest in football now, right? I mean, how many record holders can you have on the team to do that? That's not going to be a good formula. You don't see really other good teams that are successful consistently have that. The Patriots don't have 3 guys that are leading the market at their position, and other great teams like that are not doing that. So, this was just something they had to move. The time had come, and they knew they couldn't spend that money on him.
Yeah, I agree with you completely. And look, I don't know what the story ultimately is on why Bill O'Brien is out, but the ideas and the theories and the hypotheses that have been suggested to date have yet to really hit the mark for me. And I just don't understand how 4 games of performance as general manager brings down 6+ years of performance as a head coach. And again, look, he's not headed to the Hall of Fame for what he did in Houston, but he was the best coach they ever had from the standpoint of getting to the playoffs and winning playoff games.
Yeah.
They've only had 3. Right? They had Dom Capers, Gary Kubiak, and Bill O'Brien.
That's right.
And that's it since 2002. So they may if they don't get this one right, they're going to have more than 3 over the next 5 or 6 years because it's going to become the revolving door. But they've got Deshaun Watson, and that should give them the weapon that they need in their arsenal to get a great coach who's going to want to go there as long as that coach is comfortable with the power structure and what's expected of him, who he reports to, and whether or not he's comfortable deferring any authority, any power, any say-so to somebody who just isn't qualified, frankly, to chime in on matters related to the operation of the football team.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.